Hello everyone, welcome back to Auto Trend TV. I am your Viprajesh again from Sundaram Honda Coimbatore showroom today, and I am here today with the BS6 Honda City iVTEC ZX automatic variant. Now this Honda City has the new BS6 compliant iVTEC engine which produces the very same power and basically does not differ in any matter compared with the BS4 variant. From the exteriors as well, there is not much of a difference. Well, there is actually no difference when you compare with the BS4 variant. So first of all, to begin with, at the front you get LED headlamps along with LED fog lamps on the top spec variant. Apart from that, you can see the typical Honda City design with the typical Honda design language with the nice big chrome bar at the front and overall arrow shot design form, which is so dynamic and looks so good even after all these years. Now the wheels are 16-inch wheel size with machine cut diamond cut alloy wheels on the top spec two variants. However, the lower variants do not get 16-inch, they get only 15-inch wheel size. Apart from that, you also get certain nice other details such as nice thick chrome door handles with a sort of a sporty feel, giving a lip spoiler on the boot lid, which also houses a third stop lamp, if you want me to call that. The tail lamps are also LED on the top spec variants, whereas the lower variants get only regular bulbs. So the Honda City overall is really nice looking car. Even in today's date, it looks so dynamic and so much more futuristic when compared to the generic cars in this category, such as the Maruti Suzuki Ciaz and the Hyundai Verna. The Hyundai Verna may look kind of strong, but it's not as dynamic as the Honda City. So it is a really likable car, the Honda City. So let's just get inside the car to see what's on offer. Yes guys, I'm right now inside the Honda City iVTEC ZX automatic variant, and this is the BS6 variant. To begin with, there is not really much of a difference when you compare with the BS4's interior and the BS6 variant's interior. So to begin with, this here is the top spec automatic variant, and this is the CVT transmission lever over here. So the specialty of the Honda City has always been that the CVT variants get paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, which are really nice to hold and really good to use on the move. So yeah, coming to the details, this here is the steering wheel, which has been familiar across the Honda City range. However, the top spec variants get nice leather wrapping, which are really good in quality, and you also get cruise control as standard across all the variants. So the top spec variant specialty continues behind the steering wheel as well. Apart from the paddle shifters, what you get behind the steering wheel is automatic headlamps, provided the headlamps are all LED including the fog lamps, and you also get automatic wipers, so which is really good. And coming on towards the center console, you can see that everything here is touch, so there are very less buttons here. You get the nice 8-inch touchscreen system with the HDMI connectivity, along with you get the latest digipad connectivity as well. It is known as the digipad 2.0, and the BS6 specific versions have also been updated with Android Auto, Apple CarPlay as well. So here is the AC touchscreen panel in the Honda City. The Honda City has never been available with buttons or manual controls for the air conditioning, the automatic climate control. Everything is through this touch panel, which gets switched on only if you turn on the ignition. So I'll show that to you in a minute. So let's just cover the details of this interior for now. And moving down further, you can see the HDMI connectivity over here. Apart from that, you get the regular aux and USB connectivity points. This here low down you get a smart charging port as well, and apart from that you get a regular 12-volt charging socket as well. And over here you get a small storage space, and along with that you also get a couple of cup holders. So it's a reasonably practical cabin. So here's the CVT transmission lever. Of course, it's a really smooth unit, and paired with this 1.5 liter iVTEC engine, it is really great to drive. Honda also claims that this 1.5 engine, even though being an automatic variant, will give economy as good as the manual variants. So moving on further behind, you get the nice armrest, which is also padded in leather in light tan color. So this here is the storage inside the armrest. It's a reasonably sized storage space. And yeah, the other part is the glove box. It is a reasonably very large glove box. However, the slight negative point is that you do not get cooled glove box or cooled storage space anywhere in be it the Honda Civic or the City. So that is kind of a thing which Honda needs to think again. And coming to the good points again, the Honda City gets telescopic and tilt adjustable steering wheel as standard from the VX variant, which also includes the electronic sunroof. Yeah, this variant gets the sunroof along with the VX variant, which is one variant lower to this variant. However, that also gets the sunroof as well, so which is really good. And yeah, it is a nice low and sporty cabin to begin with. Everything feels good to build and touch. However, you do not find a lot of soft touch materials. Everything is on the harder side, except for this panel over here on the passenger side, which is kind of soft to touch, but it is still plastic. You cannot avoid the fact that it is not leather, it's just plastic. Talking about leather, you get leather upholstery on the top spec variant. This here is the ZX, and you get this nice quality perforated leather material on all the seats, which are really nice to look and good to sit in as well. It's really good, and that leather carries forward on to the door pad as well. You get nice soft cushioning here, and on the door pad itself, it's really nice and really luxurious. So yeah, everything feels good, and you get a nice and easy driving posture, provided the fact that height adjustable driver seat is standard from the entry level SV variant itself. So that's really good. And coming to the driver door, as you can see, this here is the driver door panel. It does not have a whole lot of design details with this kind of interesting shapes and design. The switches are also really good in quality. You get auto up and down feature for the driver window only, and other windows are simply, they do not get auto down or up functions. Over here you get the central locking button along with the central locking for the child lock for the windows for the back seats. And the door knobs are really solid. These are the door handles. They are really solid. They are made of full metal. This is not plastic, this is fully metal, and that looks really nice. On the right side of the driver on the dashboard, you get a whole lot of other controls. You get the electronically adjustable ORVM knob. We can do that. These are also really nice to use and good in quality. You got the switches over here, and this car additionally gets auto folding mirrors. You can basically switch it on or off depending on your preference. I don't know why anyone would switch it off, but I would personally keep it in on position. This here is the headlamp leveler, and over here is the economy button. It is interesting because only the automatic variants of the iVTEC Honda City gets the economy mode, probably to increase the economy in the city usage, I don't know. So that is present in the automatic variants only. And yeah, this here is the instrument cluster of the Honda City. Unfortunately, I am unable to switch this car on, which is kept inside the showroom for display. I will show that to you on a different car just a few minutes later. So this here is the instrument cluster. There is not much of a digital display or anything except for this rightmost display. It is a sort of a monochromatic display, but it still works. It's really good and informative, which I'll show you in a bit. The speedometer is at the center and the tachometer is on to the left. And all other warnings are present, well, totally visibly. And the highlight of the Honda City has always been the rings around the dials for the instrument cluster, which kind of add to the mood of the driver. So overall, this is a nice and sort of premium looking cabin, and it feels good as well. Coming to the roof part, as you can see, this is an almost rimless looking IRVM, which looks really upmarket and sleek, and I love this kind of thing, and I wish more manufacturers would do this instead of providing some tacky switches on the IRVM. However, this frameless mirror design is available only on the top two variants, including the ZX. So that is kind of exclusive for the top spec variants, along with the LED interior lamps. I don't know why have they kept the LED interior lights as exclusive for only the top end models, because Tata Motors provide LED white lights as standard from the Tata Tiago entry level variant itself. So yeah, just for comparison, nothing else. So yeah, one small grouse is that the passenger vanity mirror in the sun visor is really large. It's nice to use, it's good to feel. The sun visor itself feels good and robust. However, being a top spec Honda City sedan, you do not get one for the driver. The driver sun visor is basically, well, basic. It does not have even some ticket holders or anything. So I would like Honda City to add some vanity mirrors on the next iteration of the Honda City. In terms of safety features, the Honda City gets 6 airbags on the top end ZX variant, along with ABS, EBD, and other features including engine immobilizer and all. And dual airbags, however, are standard from the entry level variant itself. So let me just get into the rear seats to judge the overall space and comfort. So here we go. Yes guys, I'm right now inside the Honda City BS6 IV Tech Automatic, and I'm in the back seat. So from the back seat, this is the actual view of the dashboard, which looks really nice and upmarket and still looks kind of futuristic. So yeah, coming to the back seat itself, I have adjusted the driver seat for my height, which is around 5'11", and yeah, as you can see, I got ample amount of knee room and foot room. You can easily slide your feet under the front seats. And I got really loads of space to stretch out. Actually, I can do miles and miles and hours of travel here. The seats themselves are really comfortable. There is good amount of under thigh support. However, I would like the seat squab to be a little bit longer, but this is fine. There is no grouse. It's so comfortable, and it is still so luxurious. Good thing is that you get nice thick headrests for the rear seats as well, instead of providing those small sleek headrests, which are kind of not so comfortable. But these are really comfortable. These are soft and cushy and comfortable. I really like them. And additionally, the Honda City top spec variants get a center armrest, which is also padded in leather, and gets a couple of cup holders as well. The positioning of the armrest is at par with the doors armrest, so it is perfect in terms of ergonomics. It is so soft, it's comfortable, and you can do easily long journeys here. The another highlight of the Honda City is that you get rear AC vents as standard from the entry level SV variant itself. So these are individually controllable, and these can be closed as well. So this is really good in terms of comfort. Even though these are just blowers, they work really fine. And you get additional couple power sockets under these AC vents. These are just 12 volt round sockets instead of smart chargers, but they at least they have provided this, so that's really good. And you get a couple of storage pockets behind the front seats, which is also really good touch. It's hard to see in today's age such backseat pockets. And yeah, coming to the rear doors themselves, these are also the very same materials over here. The overall design is also carried forward from the rear, from the front seats. So yeah, these also get the nice leather, nice soft. These are really soft and comfortable. I like them. So this is really good. And you also get a good sized bottle holder on each of the doors. So you can easily fit a 1 liter bottle on any door of the Honda City. So that's really good. And yeah, you also get the LED interior lamps, which are nice. These are nice switches. These are nice to use and good in quality. So yeah, that's all about the rear seats. So let me just get into the boot of the Honda City, and let's see if any difference is there. To pop open the boot of the Honda City, you can either pull this lever on the driver's side, or you can just push this button, which is located right beside the reverse parking camera. So that's all. It is really easy. And this here is the massive boot of the Honda City. It is easily more than 500 liters, and it really comes close to the Maruti Suzuki Ciaz. It is also nicely carpeted as well, as seen on the Volkswagen Vento. So it is nice and large. It's easily capacious, and underneath the boot floor lies the spare wheel, which is also 16-inch. It's a full 16-inch wheel size. So that is really surprising, given the fact that the Volkswagen Vento does not provide a full-size spare wheel. The Vento, even on the top spec variants, provide only 14-inch space saver steel rims. So that is kind of a miss on Volkswagen side, but still it's a really good plus point for the Honda City. Another nice touch is that you get nice carpeting under the boot lid cladding. So under the boot lid, so this is a nice carpeting which was not previously there on the Honda City when initially launched. So Honda is clearly improving. Another nice touch on the rear of the Honda City ZX is that you get this nice lip spoiler. It kind of adds to the sporty appeal and the arrow shot design of the Honda City. So it's nice, along with the shark fin antenna that really complements the overall design of the Honda City. So let me just pop open the hood now. As you can see, they have neatly designed and laid out all the switches. This here above is the lid to open the fuel cap, and this here lower down is the lever to open the bonnet. So let me just do that, and let's just have a look at the 1.5 liter famous iVTEC engine from Honda, which has been updated to BS6. Yeah. So yes guys, this finally is the Honda iVTEC 1.5 liter 4-cylinder petrol engine, which produces around 120 PS of power and is still really going very strong. It is still one among the best petrol engines in the market, and it also powers the Honda BRV, and yeah, there is just no words. This is a really good engine, really reliable, really smooth and powerful, and very much of an enthusiast choice. So yeah, it's kind of weird that this engine, even though being a 1.5 liter engine, it seems kind of small for this bonnet. I think the Honda City engine bay can swallow even a bigger engine, sort of a 1.8 or something, which is already present in the Honda Civic. So that's all about the bonnet. However, the bonnet, the hood itself does not get any sort of under bonnet cladding, which kind of hints you about the overall refinement of the engine itself, that this engine does not need any sort of under bonnet cladding. So the Honda City BS6 ZX iVTEC automatic. I mean, this is the future for Honda cars. Everything is going to be greener, much more cleaner, and much more futuristic. The next generation Honda City is surely coming, but ahead of that, the BS6 engines have been launched, and this car is still so good in terms of overall family practicality, the comfort, and even in terms of engines. So do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the Honda City BS6 iVTEC. I still like it, and it is still a very much likable sedan. It still looks good as well. So the pricing for the Honda City iVTEC automatic is around 17 lakh rupees. The pricing is on the screen for you. So meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.